Good evening with Sports Night. I'm Mark Seal. Empire are no longer perfect in the 2018 Barbados Premier League. The Zone 2 leaders went down 1-0 to Paradise at the Wildy AstroTurf last night to see their record drop to 3-1. Now, earlier in the evening, the Barbados Defence Force Sports program came away with a 1-0 win over Youth Milan, while there was a 1-1 draw between Crane and Equipment Ellerton and St Andrew Lions. We start with the opening game in the second half after a goalless first half. Ellerton in red and in possession, but not for long as the Lions take the ball away. This results in an opportunity for the St Andrew team, but the shot goes high and wide. Ellerton get a chance at goal from this corner kick, which any one of three red jersey players were in contention for a header, but eventually the ball was cleared off the line. With just 7 minutes to go, one of the chances was indeed made to count. Shaquille Bell put Ellerton in the lead. Hermus was looking for a 1-2 with Bell, but the latter saw an opening at the far post, and his strike made it 1-0. However, in anxiety mode, the Lions would get the equalizer in the 89th minute. A useful ball is played into the area for Derico King to beat the advancing keeper, making the final score Ellerton 1, Lions 1. Game number 2. BDF Sports program going down the right flank in the first half. The cross comes in and the ball scored, but not before the linesman called offside. Another first half attack sees BDF pressuring Milan and winning the ball. And from the right they come again. This time no offside was called, but the shot screams over the crossbar. 0-0 at halftime. But then, in the 66th minute, the decider would come as a result of another Milan giveaway. Ronaldo Trim runs well without the ball and then takes on the goalie all by himself and wins. BDF Sports Program 1, Milan 0. Now to game number 3. Paradise in yellow putting together a period of pressure on Empire close to the halftime whistle. Here, for example, in the 42nd minute, Armando Lashley cuts back and let loose a left booter that brings the best out of the Empire goalie. Then 3 minutes later, the pressure would earn them a penalty. Lashley would be chosen, and his first shot was saved. And despite scoring the rebound, the ref made the decision to retake the penalty due to encroachment. Lashley then made sure the second attempt would be good, and that's how it would end. Paradise 1, Empire 0. The National United Society of the Blind has added another sport to their roster. It's dominoes. The Dominoes for the Blind competition was launched recently with a special games night featuring the association's 12-member team up against a group from the Lions Club of Bridgetown. The man charged with leading the blind team is Vincent Felton, and he explained the rudiments of the game along with how important it was for the society to get involved in the sport.
The dominoes, they are what we call braille dominoes because they have the dots out. So what we do, we fill the dots and we put them together. Now it's very simple if you could play. If you cannot play well, it's obvious you will get beat 6-love. It is very easy if you want to play. What we do, when we put the dominoes on the board, we call the last two ends. Like if you pose double 6, I will say, well, 6, and I will play 6-5. We'll call 5-6 to the person so that they will know the two ends. So when a person play on the other end, if they play a 4-6, they will say 4-5, so that the person next to the other one will know exactly what to play. Now, if you're not so sure what you want to play, we could play partners or we could play cutthroat. We want to make sure that blind people in this country are independent and they are not left out like all other persons, that they could enjoy themselves.
Yeah, partners seem to be the better way to go. We're going on with basketball, where the Philadelphia 76ers have now won 4 in a row and 7 of their last 8 after beating the Memphis Grizzlies last night in the NBA. Their 103-95 win puts them 3rd in the Eastern Conference.